Welcome, lovely Pisces, to your general timeless reading. I will begin your reading with crystal and turban seashells scrying, symbolic cards, and I also have tarot and oracle for you if divinely guided. All right, lovely Pisces, let's go ahead and roll and see what Spirit has in store. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please give me clear understanding, clear communication, and interpretation skills to bring forth the most loving, truthful information that Pisces needs to know most. Thank you, Spirit. Here. Thank you. Okay, a lot going on. What is this? Okay, who is Pisces, first of all? Okay. And what is this? Okay. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Okay, the Spirit's grabbing my hand. Hold on just a minute. Where are we going? Where are we going? Here? Okay, thank you. Okay, is this Pisces? Whoa, hold on. Spirit, you're going to have to slow down. I won't remember all of this. Here. Okay, thank you. Okay, and who is Pisces? Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, so the very first thing, I got to move through this kind of quick so I don't forget. The very first thing that I saw, Pisces, it was like you were coming through as a female, okay, feminine energy. I should say not, it doesn't have to be female in body, okay, but it is feminine energy. That's the more nurturing, loving, but you're also coming through as a child. Now, in this situation, it's telling me some kind of innocence, purity, because you, like, part of your hair has like a barrette, and the barrette is in the form of a butterfly. So that's transformation. Okay, beautiful. Also, you have a full head of hair. So that's telling me there's something here you are divinely led or guided or protected. Okay, both of your eyes are open and you're smiling. So that's telling me you see something clearly that's making you happy or is going to make you happy. Now, you are looking at the back of a bunny rabbit. Okay, so it's like you're looking at. Because the bunny rabbit's not looking at you, this can mean different things. So for one, it could be you could be looking at the potential of something. A bunny rabbit is representative of um, abundance, something happening quickly, something manifesting quickly, especially that has to do with abundance. So this could be, thoughts of some kind of job or some kind of side hustle or project. Even if you're retired, it could be you thinking about, painting the inside of your home, just for an example. Okay. But there's something here you're thinking about. And it could be you're thinking about how it could be abundant for you in your life. Okay, now the thing is, behind you there were many different people. There is distance. Okay, not a lot of distance. So what this can mean is this could be people you've had to distance yourself from recently. It hasn't been a very long time, or it could be emotional distance or physical distance that you're having to obtain from a group of people, or it could be a mixture of both. Now, these people had different expressions on their faces. None of them very nice. Okay, so like some of them had more like a sinister, like almost like angry, get even type energy. Others kind of in shock, but it was like shock, like how could you do that or something like that. But again, you're happy. Okay, so this is a situation I feel like you're elevating higher in energy, you're evolving, and Anytime that happens, Pisces, people fall away, people, places, situations. So I feel like it's something like that. Um, Going towards something that you're attempting to manifest, whatever this bunny rabbit may mean for you. Now, for some of you also with the bunny rabbit, because the bunny rabbit uh, is coming through as a stuffed animal, that's a form of security, just like a security blanket. Also, it could be for a few of you, I don't feel like this is for many of you, but for a few of you, the bunny rabbit could be an actual, like, let's say if it's a job, it could be like a place, like, let's say you put in your application and you're waiting for that application to get back to you. And so, a lot of times when we put in applications, we have to, keep calling and make them see us. And what happens here is, because, I used to be a supervisor in nursing, and a lot of times what happens is things get lost. They just get lost in the shuffle. And then sometimes, depending on where you're working, it could just be a situation of like the supervisors waiting to see if you're going to check on the job, if you're like really serious. So, it could be something like that as well. It could be that you've applied for college, just take it how it resonates in your life. But there's something here where for a few of you, it's almost like because the bunny has its back turned towards you, I don't feel like it's in a negative sense. I feel like it's, I don't see you sense. Okay, whatever that means. Then the next thing that I was shown, I saw you. Please don't let this worry you. If you're new to my channel, I interpret symbols. Okay, so this does not, what I'm going to say does not mean in reality. Okay, so I'm seeing you laying in a casket. So that's symbolic for death and rebirth. So because you're laying in the casket, that's a very good symbol too, because again, that group of people that I saw, it's like things that are people, places, situations that are no longer equally yoked with you are just naturally falling away. It's kind of like masks revealed, finding out the truths in situations, seeing what's right for you and what's not. Okay. And that, again, that can be, jobs, schools, places you live. It can be so many different things. The next thing that Spirit showed me was I saw you laying in bed. Now, you were laying on your back in supine position, which is a good thing symbolically. That's given me symbolism of rest, relaxation, recovering. So if you're doing that, that's great. If you're not, Spirit's asking you to please do that. Please listen to your body at this time, because it was like I saw you, like you were visualizing something or you were thinking about something. And instead of being able to visualize something fully, what came through while you were like thinking about something, it was like a big picture of your face came through, and you had a lot of like dark circles under your eyes, like you need rest. Okay, so just make sure that you're listening to your body regardless of what that is, and do what you need to make sure you are feeling your best. Okay, so if that means you need to take a break, you need to take a rest, put your feet up, even if it's just a few minutes a day, do that. Okay, and know that it's okay. And believe me, I'm not pointing fingers, because, I'm Capricorn sun and I'm just like, got to do this, got to do this, and so I have had to learn to be flexible and put my body, mind, and spirit first. Always, well, of course, God first, but I have to put my body, mind, and spirit first, because if I don't, I'm no good for anyone else, right? So I feel like that's what Spirit's saying here. It also could be for some of you, because of what I saw in the background, by this group of people. And this group of people doesn't have to be like everyone from a workplace or, the friend group. It can be a mixture of just different people from everything, okay, combined. Just people here, people there, okay? But it's like, it could be that also you're Spirit's asking you that as this happens, if it hasn't happened yet, or if it has already happened, make sure to go within and rest, recover, okay? Because if you don't, it's going to bring you down, okay? Go into a process of making sure that you forgive those other people, cleanse yourself, release cords. I'm doing the same thing right now. Well, I have been. That's pretty much done now, but for like the past few months, I've been continuously having to keep because this has been happening to me, and I've been continuously having to cut cords. Like I literally have been seeing, Spirit always gives me warnings. Like if there's something that's getting ready to, like, in a negative way affect me, I always get warnings. And so the past few months, I keep being either awakened out of my sleep by one of my guides, or when I'm awake, I'll go into a vision and I will see someone literally, and Spirit reveals to me who these people are, so I know who they are. But it's like there's like a group of people that keep one at a time, keep trying to tap into my consciousness, because I see them putting their hand, like trying to put their hand into my mind. Okay, trying to do two things. One thing, trying to retrieve any kind of hidden knowledge that I have, so that they can try to figure out like what I know, and then also attempting to place some type of barrier to where it's like closing off my third eye in my crown chakra, to where I can't be in alignment with Spirit. So I feel like, but see, at the same time, as things like this are happening, I always get warned, and the divine always blocks that. So it's like they don't get anywhere, but Spirit makes me aware. And I feel like this could be happening to some of you, especially being a Pisces, being more open. So just, make sure that you are aware of any kind of spiritual attacks, things like that going on, keeping yourself cleansed, being good to yourself at this time. Okay. Be really, really good to yourself. Be easy, gentle on yourself. Okay. That means physically, that means emotionally, just really be good to yourself, and, keep yourself cleansed, relax as you need to. Because this is just whatever these energies are. It's going to be different for each of you, but whatever they are, they can. If you are not aware of it, they can definitely bring in some very tiring energy, sick energy, and we don't want that, right? So to stay healthy, just really listen. Okay, listen to Spirit, listen to your body. Any kind of signs that you get that you need to rest, recover, take a break, whatever this is, do it. Okay, don't feel bad about it. Okay, Spirit, Holy Divine, please give me the top two cards for Pisces. Please give me the top two cards for Pisces. Please tell me when to stop. Please tell me when to stop. Thank you. Yeah, also Pisces, I would make sure to say prayers of protection around your crown chakra and your third eye as well. Prayers that would, or set intentions that would block any type of energies from attacking you, from being in communication as you need to be with Spirit. Because although, here's the thing, a lot of people don't understand, Pisces, when we are divinely protected, Okay, if there's something in our soul contract we're supposed to do, it gets done. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what other people try. It doesn't matter what they send towards us or anything else, right? It may appear in our household, but like what I mean by that is like how saying spirit will always like warn me. So sometimes I will see an entity and then spirit will show me, okay, show me the image of the person that sent it. So that's what I'm saying. But it's like when these energies, when people, energies, whatever, are sent to attack, it's usually because something big's about to break loose. Okay, so just remember that, and remember that if you know you are divinely covered, if you know you are living in your north node, your life's purpose, or you know that you are living some type of mission, that you are getting ready to step into something. If you feel like, because I've been feeling this for months now, about 2 months, I guess, really, really strong, like something big is getting ready to take place, but I don't know what it is. Spirit won't show me because it's kind of like a surprise. So it's like Spirit won't reveal the surprise to me. So I can't see it, but it's like I feel it. It's very, very intense. And so I feel like Spirit's wanting you to know that, like if you're feeling those feelings as well, make sure to keep yourself covered, because that's another indication you're getting ready to step into something big, whether you know what it is or not, and that attacks can come with that. Okay, so definitely make sure to keep yourself covered, but it is very important to understand not to be in fear of this, because anything that is divinely guided, anything that is part of a soul contract, anything like that, people sending things towards you, whether they are intentionally doing it or not, they cannot be successful. Yes, it can cause delays sometimes, but if you stay on top of it ahead of time and you stay in connection with Spirit, and allow your guides to show you or tell you, however you receive your information, in advance. You can even talk to your guides and ask them to. I mean, it's really that simple. You can actually ask them to always give you warnings ahead of time, before things like that happen, or show you as things are occurring, so that and who sent them, and what the truth about things are. And Spirit will do that. It may not be instant. It depends on your connection at this time. But as your connection grows, you will see that it's really that simple. All you have to do is tell your guides what you would like, and as long as they know you can handle it, they will do it. Okay, but it's just like kind of like a learning process to get there. That's it. See anything else on that, Spirit? No. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. And we have a bed. That bed is meant to be messed up. Okay. So again, you have rest, recover, relaxation. Spirit's really wanting you to listen, Pisces. There's something here. You're not getting enough rest. Okay. And again, it doesn't have to be physical. It can be body, mind, spirit. There's something here you need to relax more, recover. There's something here, it can be different for each of you. And then we have positivity. Look, so the road ahead, this new cycle that you're stepping into, this is going to be one that's very, very positive for you. As you see the arrow here, it's pointing like ahead this direction, and the road is straight. There's no curves. Curves for me mean challenges. Now there are some clouds above, but the clouds are white. Okay, so that's a good sign. So for me, what I mean for those are like speed bumps. Okay, they're not like huge challenges. These are like everyday life challenges, or like just silly things that can pop up. And yeah, it might be aggravating because it might put you behind a day, but you solve it. You know, it's really no big deal. You overcome it. And also with the white clouds, I intend for those to, like, you know, they will move. You know, energy is always flowing, so they will move by very quickly. It's nothing to worry about. It's nothing, because you know you have the distance here. It's nothing that's going to actually keep you from a straight path here. Okay, it's all things that you can handle easily. All right, let's go ahead and go to the card. Spirit, Holy Divine, what would you like? Ooh, that was fast. Thank you, Spirit. Every time that happens, I just want to say, boom, baby. Boom. Spirit is on it. Okay, thank you, Spirit. What would you like to tell Pisces, please? Thank you. This? Yes. Okay, and what do we have? What is that? The sun. Look at that. Your very first card out, the sun. Beautiful. Okay, and you're on a horse, so that's meaning to me, and you're coming through as a child. You're wearing a jacket in this deck, so something that has to do with colder weather. Okay, so it could be like on into the winter or later this fall, something that would require to dress warmer, because you know this guy also has a scarf on too. So definitely something with colder weather, okay? It could be something that you plan to travel in colder weather or plan to move forward with something in colder weather, okay? Now, we have the sun here, and anytime I see the sun, that's a beautiful sign, but it's always healing first for me, okay? Now, so it's like healing first, and once you take action towards healing, doesn't mean you have to like be completely healed from something, but taking action towards it is what spirit counts, okay? That we're working on ourselves to heal, you know, resting, relaxing, recovering, you know, whatever this may be. And so then once we do that, then we step into this energy of being able to move forward. But it's kind of like, you see, this horse isn't moving yet, okay? This horse is just kind of standing still. So I feel like that's due to the time to rest, relax, recover, because you see the wind's blowing. And so this scarf is blowing in the wind. So there may be a little bit of a cold chill, and not literally, okay? Could be, but I'm not. But figuratively, what I'm getting here is it's like a little bit of feeling stuck, kind of feel like you're caught in like a cold breeze. You know, sometimes in the winter or the late fall, if we live somewhere where it can get really, really cold, it can feel like that cold weather just can kind of like cut you, you know, just cut right through you. It's just so cold. And it can make you feel like you're at a standstill. Or you can, for some people actually do get like seasonal depression because they feel like they're stuck, you know, if they can't move forward. But Spirit's saying, just hold on, because something to do about colder weather, okay? And the fact that we have sunflowers here, that is a symbol of hope, okay? That make sure that you don't lose hope on something here, because look, if you can see, this is like a whole field of sunflowers, a whole field. So it's like all kinds of hope about something going on here, okay? Something that, remember, I saw you in bed and it was like your dream bubble, or you weren't dreaming, but like your awake dreaming, you know, thoughts. Your thought bubble was, instead of what you were attempting to manifest or what you were hoping for, it was coming through as you being extremely tired, okay? Or some kind of like darkness under your eyes, like bringing you down. That could be sadness too. Or trying to overcome, you know, like trying to heal from something. So it's like once that takes place, and as that's taking place, stay hopeful, because there's something here. I mean, it's like Spirit saying there's something beautiful here, okay? Now, also, a horse, for me, symbolizes freedom, okay? So it's like there's something here where the horse is staying still. It's like the horse isn't actually representing being free. Because for me, symbolically, when I see a horse running or walking, that's freedom. But when a horse is standing still, that's telling me stuck, stagnant energy. Okay, so there may be something here that's making you feel stuck or stagnant. Okay, when you want freedom, but you're not feeling the complete freedom that Spirit's saying that could be there. Okay, let's see, anything else from this Spirit? Okay, yes, and then being childlike again. This is also a card of being childlike again. Once you start going through the process, and even during a process of beginning to start to heal from something, it's very, very important to tap into your inner child again, to remember things that you did as a child, even if it's like playing jacks. I don't know, if any of you are old enough to remember what, the jacks game is, but I used to play that when I was little. I'm an only child, so when I was little, I was constantly either playing solitaire or playing puzzles or games, doing a lot of things by myself, and jacks was one of those favorite things that I did as a child. And I've noticed that throughout my life, different times when I would be going through things, I would literally go buy some jacks and play jacks, and it was something that brought that childlike energy back, and it helped me focus on the present, and I really feel like that's what Spirit's saying here, to help you tap back in. Okay, Spirit, anything else from this deck? No. Okay. All right. Where would you like for me to go next for Pisces? Here. This one or this one? This one? This one. Okay. Thank you. What would you like to tell Pisces, please? Those of you that are new, please know that I read the Oracle card in the upright only. Okay. What would you like to tell Pisces, please? Okay, thank you. And what do we have? We have, I can't make this up. Look at the sunflowers. Pisces, something beautiful is going to happen. It's, look, hoping, expecting, faith, manifesting, Pisces. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. This is beautiful. Something beautiful is coming in, Pisces. Oh my gosh. Whatever this is, don't give up. Do not give up. Wow. Spirit's saying walk towards it. Walk into it. Stay hopeful. Manifest happiness, okay? Manifest staying positive within this. Have faith. Trust the divine. Oh my God, that's beautiful. Okay. Hang on, I'm losing my cards. Excuse me. Okay, more from this deck? No. Okay. Where would you like for me to go next, Spirit? Okay, here. Thank you. We're going to another deck of Oracle. Let's see. All right, Spirit, what would you like to tell Pisces, please? Thank you. And what do we have? Let's see, this is, okay, masculine. So you could be a masculine energy, and it's not gender specific, or this could be someone else in your energy that this could be about. Okay. Take that how it resonates for you. Okay, please give me more. Masculine energy for me is more of like boss type energy, go-getter type energy, someone that is like writes down schedules, makes lists and when I say lists, I'm talking about like work schedule lists or project lists, things like that. For me, feminine energy is more like the nurturing, loving, caring type energy. Okay, so this is going to be like being in the energy of like boss type energy, okay? Doesn't mean you are a boss at anything as far as like an actual job. You could be retired or whatever, but what I'm saying is it could be that you have projects. You could be the type of person that likes to have a schedule or make lists of things that, you know, like you would like to accomplish or get done around the house or, you know, just things like that. Okay, tell me more, please. What else for Pisces? Thank you. And what do we have? Cycles, change, and completion. Oh my God, the butterfly. Pisces, I saw you with the butterfly. Remember, as the barrette. Whoa, this is beautiful. Okay, Spirit, this reading is beautiful. Okay, so completion. You're completing some kind of cycle here. You're transforming. You're spiritually evolving. Yes, yes, that was the death and rebirth I saw with the casket. Okay, awesome. Okay, more please. What else would you like to tell Pisces? Pisces, wow. That's all I could say. I don't know what to say. This is just wow. Okay, what else for Pisces? Thank you. Okay, we have, look, change. Butterfly. I can't, God, oh my God, courage. Look. Okay, Spirit is telling you that you're being given the courage to make some kind of change. This lady's walking. So again, you've got someone walking towards, like you're walking towards. Okay, so it could be like walking away because what's behind you, okay? The change, right? And then the courage to do so. And it could also be because she's walking this way, it could be the courage to walk into a new cycle, okay? Of whatever that means for you. And we have closed off, guarded resistance. Yeah, I feel like Spirit's saying to make sure that like, and I'm not pointing fingers, guys, because I have to check myself every day, but because I do, because I'm a Capricorn sun, and you know I have to make sure that I'm in my right energy. So, but I feel like Spirit's saying, just check yourself. Are you being too closed off or guarded? Resisting something in any way, resisting this change, resisting the movement forward, okay? And if you are, then go to Spirit, figure out what it is that you need to do to come out of that energy, and trust Spirit to help you to gain the courage to do so. And if you're not in this energy, you've already moved past this, that's awesome. Okay, what else do we have? What else for Pisces? Oh, the Spirit just said change decks. Okay, where are we going? Thank you, Spirit. Which deck? Okay, Tarot. Thank you. And what for Pisces, please? Okay. Whoa. Okay. Hold on. We have Knight of Wands. Okay. There you go. Going on a new adventure. Okay. I love that. And you have another horse here too. That's awesome. And this time the horse is moving forward. Yes. Okay. So that's what this is. Okay. So you are in some kind of cycle. Okay, that's going to require you some kind of change. You're going to have to walk away from people, places, situations here, okay? Or set very strong boundaries, okay? Because there's something here that's keeping you feeling stuck and stagnant, okay? But you're being hopeful. You're being very hopeful about something. The Spirit wants you to be, okay? And there's something about colder weather. Okay, colder weather taking place. So colder weather could be when there's some kind of movement forward or some kind of adventure that's going to take place in your life. And for me, when I see the Knight of Wands, normally that's like, for an example, that would be like, say if you like to climb rocks or mountains, okay? That would be like knowing that you want to go on the adventure and you want to make it to the top of that mountain, right? But not knowing what you're going to see when you get on top of that mountain. It's just like it's the process of the journey of getting to the top. That's the fun thing. That's the adventure, okay? But it's something that you're gonna feel fire about. You're gonna feel fuel to do, passionate about. Okay, continue with this deck. Yes, okay. What else? Oh, okay, Spirit just corrected me. That was a no. Okay, got it. Where do I go? This one. Thank you. Back to this tarot deck. And Spirit is guiding my hand. Woo, Spirit is active, Pisces. Here. Okay, we're going to the turban shell. Okay, hold on. Spirit, slow down. Okay, so there's this sense of rushing. There's definitely a sense of rushing. Okay. Okay, what do you want to tell Pisces? Okay, and who is Pisces? Whoa, okay. Okay, Spirit, you've got to slow down. This is really, really fast. Okay, here. Thank you. Okay, Pisces. Okay, so in the turban shell and also in the crystals, Spirit's showing me the same thing, just in a different way, but it means the same. So both of them, I'm seeing you laying sideways, okay? So anytime I see the head sideways, that's telling me there needs to be a balance with something, okay? It could be a balance of work life. It could be a balance of family and friends. You know, just take it how it resonates. But there's some kind of balance that you need to bring back into your life, okay? All right. Now, back to the cards. What is going on? There's definitely some kind of sense of urgency here, Pisces. Okay, and what do we have? Okay, we have, what is that? 6 of Pentacles. Okay, and we have Ace of Pentacles. Oh, wow. So 6 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Give me just a second. I feel like there's something within the Ace of Pentacles here. Okay, so the 6 of Pentacles, that's like, for me, that's an equal give and take. But it's also like something coming into fruition. So let's say, for an example, you get a really good job somewhere and you're making more money than normal. Then all of a sudden you've got people coming out of the woodworks. You know, you've got family that hasn't talked to you in years. They find out, hey, Pisces is getting paid all this money now. I'm going to hit Pisces up and see if Pisces will, you know, share some of that with me. Those kind of things, when they didn't put any work, you know, into anything. They just kind of like want handouts. Now, I'm not saying if people need something not to help them, of course. If we can, if we have it, people need something and they're trying, that's one thing. But I'm talking about, you know, we all have them. There's, you know, there's just people in our lives, in our past, that don't really take action to help themselves. And then when something good happens for us, then they're right there. They're the first in line. Hey, you know, you got a little for me, right? So do beware of that. Now, with the Ace of Pentacles, that's definitely a brand new beginning here that could bring in, you know, it's going to be on what kind of action you're taking. But I feel like you're going to be, with this Knight of Wands, because this horse is running, I feel like you are going to be moving forward towards this new beginning, okay? Something that has to do with equal give and take. So you will be taking action, because it's the Wands. You will be taking action here on this to help it manifest, or to continue the manifestation of it. what's funny to me here, Pisces? I'm going to try to get the glare off. It's like you're holding a globe, in a sense. That's what this reminds me of. And there's a city inside the globe. So it's almost like the thought bubble I was seeing earlier. But it's like in your hand. I'm not feeling, normally with the Ace of Pentacles, it's like spirit handing the pentacle, right? But in this deck, it's not literally spirit. It's like you holding it in your hand. It's almost like the Two of Wands card, okay? When the person's holding the world in their hands. That's what this is giving me. This deck's a little different. And that's what I'm feeling here. It's almost like the thought bubble I was seeing. It's like attempting to manifest. If there's something here about manifesting. There's something strong about manifesting. But you have to take action towards it. And again, I feel like you will. There's some kind of cycle, either getting ready to close out or has already just closed out recently. But it's something that has made you feel stuck and took away a sense of freedom. Yeah, okay. More from this deck? No, okay, thank you. Where next, please, for Pisces? Whoa, here, thank you. We're going to go to this deck of tarot. Okay, what would you like to tell Pisces, please? Okay, thank you. And okay, this one flipped over. Spirit, this one? Yes. So we have the Four of Wands. There's some kind of celebration or commitment here. It could be marriage. It could be news of conception of a child. It could be news of graduation. Some kind of celebratory news. It can also mean like family reunions, getting together. It's like a happy occasion, okay? And in this deck, they're already past the threshold here, so it's more so like celebration and commitment. So there's some kind of commitment here that you are making your movement toward. Okay. More from this deck? Yes. Okay. Thank you. What else would you like to tell Pisces, please? Okay, thank you. Reverse or upright, and we have the World. See, yeah, there's definitely some kind of closing out a cycle here. It's just coming out in all different decks and through the crystals. Closing out a cycle, birthing something new. So the birthing something new, that could be, going down a new path here, new direction. Okay. What else we have? Okay, not this deck. Where else for Pisces? What else for Pisces, please? Here. Whoa. Okay. Where are we going? Where do you want me to go, Spirit? Where do you want me to go? Here? Okay, thank you. Okay, who is Pisces? You have some kind of decision here. That may be why I saw you with your head sideways about the balance. It could be a decision as well. Because I'm seeing you, it's like now you're coming through as a masculine Pisces, and there's a feminine on both sides of you. Now, again, it's not gender specific, but it's kind of like your eyes are going back and forth, like this one or this one. What should I do? What do I do? What do I do? Okay. All right, Spirit. What else, please? Whoa. Okay. Wow. Okay. Spirit. Okay. Is this Pisces? Yes. Okay. Okay, Pisces, you're coming through as like a squirrel energy. I do recommend that you look deeper into the spiritual meaning of the squirrel, okay, and ask Spirit to help reveal to you what this is going to mean for you to help you navigate this situation better. Now, a squirrel for me normally is symbolic for like storing things up, okay, storing things up for the winter. You did have the coat on, but storing things up. So it could be that Spirit's saying that either you are or you need to. It could be finances, or it could be knowledge, it could be so many different things. That's why you need to go to Spirit, and you also need to research the deeper meaning of the squirrel, okay? Because I'm definitely getting something. It's like storing something, gathering and storing, okay? Because you know how chipmunks and squirrels, they'll carry nuts in their jaws, and that's what I'm getting here. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay, and what else for Pisces? Okay, here, thank you. So Spirit is now saying it's okay to end the reading here soon. We're just going to do what I had already planned on doing, was getting an angel number and a spirit animal card for you. Okay, thank you. All right, so there's the numbers. And your spirit animal right now is the dragon. Okay, so passion. Again, I can't make this up. There's your passion right there, going on a passionate new adventure. Okay, very interesting. So the dragon, passion. The dragon is a reminder of your strong will and fiery personality. It is also a symbol of passion and fire. You are being asked to practice self-control and be cautious so that your passion does not lead you into trouble. Yeah, so there's that decision. Okay, so you could be tempted with something here. Doesn't have to be a person. It could be like tempted with something financial. Someone coming towards you like saying, "Hey, I got a great deal," and something like that. When it's a scam or not the whole truth, something like that. So just be careful. Make sure that the moves that you make get clarification from the divine, that it's the right path to go. Okay. So we have two different numbers here. One, we have 888, and the other is 1717, which is also 88. Okay, so you may be seeing 8 or 1717. Let's see, let's start with the 888. That is karma. It says, balance. I kid you not, it's the first word on here. Guys, Pisces, I cannot make this up. There's something about balance. Okay, finances. Oh my gosh. Yes. Okay, so that could be the squirrel. Okay, balance, finance, success, wealth, cycles. You had the cycles card right here, right here. What goes around comes around. A lot of money is coming your way. Fortune refers to more than just monetary and material success. If you don't appreciate the people in your life now, you won't have them tomorrow. This message encourages you to take personal responsibility and use it to realize your greater potential. Wow. Wow. I love how spirit works. This is just cool how everything just flows. Okay, 1717, it says trauma alert. No, I'm sorry, drama alert. Okay, we have independence, soul mission. What is that? Alone. Oh, soul mission. Okay, so independence. Yeah, we talked about that. Like something keeping you feeling like you were stuck and stagnant, couldn't like have freedom, right? And then freedom coming out later on. So independent, soul mission, alone time, learning, healing. There's your healing with the sun card, and aspirations. So take a few deep breaths and focus inward. Okay, that would be this right here. Okay. You need time to think things over and consider your options. At this time, that's where you had two feminines and you were looking back and forth. Which way? Do I do this one or do I do this one? Okay. Okay, so You need time to think things over and consider your options. At this time, you must rely solely on yourself. You might not believe it, but you're heading in the right direction. What appears to be full of activity is just a natural part of the process. Okay, awesome. Awesome, Pisces. Okay, I'm going to leave this here. And as always, my friend, find your miracle in everything. If we look hard enough, we will find it. Much love.